So hello traders, welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday 26th of July 2025 and we're going to be doing some analysis on AUD. Why AUD? Because someone requested that we do some analysis on AUD in the comment section. So I'm going to be doing some analysis on AUD and see going into the next week what do we expect on AUD USD. So I don't know who commented, but I saw that comment, so I haven't even replied it, but I'll reply after, I think after this video. So on AUD USD, so as usual, you guys, we are on the road to 500 subscribers, so we are at 460. So you subscribe to the channel and we make 500. Yesterday it's 450, today 460. So probably by Monday we should be at 500. So subscribe to the channel so we proceed with the analysis. Okay, so I think we can proceed with the analysis. So this is AUD. In order for us to know where AUD is going, we need to start from a higher time frame. And the higher time frame this time I'm going to be using the weekly time frame and the daily as my highest time frame. I know some people will be complaining why I use the weekly, because you'd wait so long to get into trades. It just so happens that the highest time frame is the time frame that carries the highest weight. If the time frame is high, then that means that the direction is going to be concrete and solid. If the lower the time frame, then that means the direction is not going to be as solid as it would be. So if you're trading on the lower time frame, let's say you're trading on the 4-hour, then that means you're going to look to take your profits early. If you're trading with the daily, then it can take you a little time to take your profits. Same thing with the weekly. So this is the AUD, and we're going to just use top-down analysis with supply and demand. This is AUD, and this is the weekly time frame. Okay, so we see that price was going up. It is in clear uptrend, and it has been going up since, if I can put here, it has been going up for around 4 months, around 5 months. AUD has been in an uptrend. 5 months, yes, has been in an uptrend. So what happens is, this one was just a fake out. It's just a fake out to manipulate some stop losses here, and then we turn to the uptrend that it was progressing. So this uptrend, if I check clearly, on the left it was triggered by this demand zone around this area, this demand zone here. So this was just a fake out to clear some traders here, and then we proceed to the upside. So AUD is currently going to the upside. So that is the weekly. So now, after knowing that we are on the upside, even the trend line is showing us that we are going up, you identify areas of supply and demand. In this case, we might focus more on demand and supply because we know we are buying. So you come to this area here. You see price was going up. It made, in this week, it made a huge push to the upside, giving us an engulfing weekly candle, engulfing this previous 2 candles to the upside. Then it broke this area here with this closure above here. So it left a demand zone here, clear demand zone. This is a drop base rally, clear demand zone. So you mark that zone clearly like that. Then you drop to 1 time frame below. Sorry guys, the internet is disturbing me, but I hope it stabilizes because I wanted this to be a short video, less than 10 minutes short analysis before I can do other videos. Okay, it is back. So you mark this area here and then come to a time frame below. Remember, it is drop down analysis. So now when you come below here, what do you see? The area we marked is this. So we just refine it to this candle here. That candle there. I know the wick goes up to down here, but this we won't be considering going down here because this is just a fake out to sweep the equal lows. To sweep the equal lows liquidity. Sorry about that. To sweep the equal lows liquidity down here, and then price continue to its original direction. So after making this fake out here, which swept the liquidity down here, price proceeded to the upside, which was its initial direction. And if you look at it very well, you see this is daily time frame. You see price moved 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, 4 daily candles to the upside. The fifth one was a red one, but even after that we got a huge bullish green candle to the upside, and then after that a bullish green candle to the upside, we then had a break of structure here. After the break of structure, price kept on ranging up. So now that is just a little history of price, how price has been moving. So price kept on ranging up, wanting to come and buy from this area. However, do we buy from the daily? Yes, we can, but since most of the traders have little capital, it won't be a good idea to buy from the daily because the stop loss is going to be huge. If you put a stop loss here, if you put a position calculation like this and then put a stop loss, it is going to be around 50 something pips. You will get a 1:2. However, there's a chance that you would avoid that huge stop loss. So let's proceed. We go down to the 4-hour. So now on the 4-hour, this is where the magic happened. So there was a rally, a base, a rally. This is a 1 candle basing. Most of us, this is where we would miss this trade. Why? Because this is a 1 candle basing. On the daily it is clear, but on the 4-hour it was a rally, a base, a rally. This 1 candle basing, you would only use it if you did a top down analysis from the daily. If you didn't do it, it was going to be hard for you. Okay, so now you marked your area like this. Price came, tapped you in, made an morning star candlestick pattern with a hammer, and then it went up. However, if you missed this, there was an entry that is currently happening or in play. So we have price moving up, a rally, a base, and a rally, breaking this current structure here. That structure being broken with this move up. We broke and closed up upside. So we left a demand zone here, which is rally, base, rally. 2 indecision candles and then a good move away to the upside, which also led to the break of structure. So how do we take advantage of this? We just mark this demand zone clearly like that from the body up to the wick downward. Let me mark it well like that. So you see that price is currently reacting from this demand zone. This is the rally based rally demand zone. Price is currently reacting from this demand zone. The rally based rally demand zone is where price moves like this, takes a pause, and then continues to the upside. So that is what we have here. If you got the line chart, you will see it clear. The price moved, took a pause, and then continued to the upside. So currently, price is at this rally based on demand zone, and it has reacted in that place. So what do we expect? We expect price to come from this area. Stop loss should be slightly better, it is 18 pips. So this one I will stretch it up to 20. So our target should be 1:2, 40. Our target should be a 1:2 first level target. However, why do we say 1:2? Because we have a hidden drop drop supply zone. However, I don't think it will do much because we are in an uptrend. So after I expect a bit reaction here before we can proceed to the upside, which is 1:2, around 3, or even go further. But I don't expect us to go further because the dollar is currently going up. So I expect at some point AUD might start to drop. However, we cannot just anticipate. We shall trade according what price action is telling us. If you see at one zone, we are buying. If you saw supply zone, a clear supply zone with all confluences in our favor, we are selling. So that is all on AUD USD. Someone who requested AUD USD. That is all on AUD USD. Going to the next week. Let's see what AUD USD is going to do. First level target, we should target this line here. That there is a supply zone. First level target. After, then we shall proceed and go up, or we can even come down to use this demand zone and then go even further. So that is what I think on AUD USD. So let's wait and see going into the next week. So I hope that clears your question, the guy who requested about AUD USD. If you've liked the video, kindly subscribe to the channel. Also like the video for the algorithm. Subscribe for more videos like that. So I'll end there for this one. Bye.